Happy Monday, everyone. Now, you probably had a really busy weekend, and I imagine you've been out doing stuff, personal projects, planning for your week ahead. I had a different weekend. I had a weekend that made me think about why people do what they do. Now, I know why I do what I do. I write books. I wrote 1,500 words this morning. I write poetry. Might not be very good, but I write poetry. I write books. And I do music, too. Now, I'm talking about this because I don't have a choice but to do these things, and you might be in a similar position as a creator. It's your livelihood. It's what you do. It's your job. And my expression of my music is a statement of who I am. That's me. That's my life. My life is writing and books. That's what I do. And no one is allowed to take that from me. No one can tell me, you can't write, or you cannot do music, you cannot do poetry. I can, and I will. Think of it this way. If you create, think of yourself this way. Think of yourself as a barista in a coffee shop. Okay? So you make coffee all day. You're bloody busy. People come in, they have different preferences, and they choose your coffee shop because they like your coffee shop because that's the choice that they've made out of many other coffee shops that are out there. Now, when I go to distillery, just here, I have loads of coffee shops to choose from, depending upon how I feel. So if I want a strong coffee, I'll go to Dark Horse. If I want a slightly weaker coffee, but I want a sausage roll because I live in Canada and we don't get stuff like that, then I'll go to the British bakery. They all have different coffee. And think of it the same way as my creations, what I do. So I play guitar. I'm not very good, but I play guitar. So think of my guitar as weak coffee. Think of my piano playing as strong coffee. Because that's what I also do. What it means as a creator is that no one has a right to choose what other people choose. It's called gatekeeping. Now, if you, as a person, don't like this video, that's fine. Go for it. You don't have to like it. No one's forcing you to come to my coffee shop. My coffee shop isn't for everybody. There are other coffee shops that you can go to if you want different coffee. If you want bubble tea, go to a bubble tea store. No one is forcing you to watch or listen to any of my music, books, or poetry. The fact I exist is an antithesis to your own predilections or your own taste. You have your own taste, but it doesn't mean that you can impact me. I make my own coffee. Like you make your own coffee. Or maybe you don't make your own coffee. And you want to find the right coffee. Now, if you come across my coffee and you don't like my coffee, then move on. Because your hatred becomes criminal at a stage. It just does. It becomes criminal. It doesn't matter where I live or where you live. If you live in the UK, you're under the same laws that I am under in terms of hatred, discrimination, and other things. And this isn't me being horrible. This is me saying, go to another coffee shop. Okay? I don't want to have to send you to jail. But I will if you keep attacking me. I make coffee the way that I want to. Other people enjoy my coffee. So if you don't like it, go and get coffee somewhere else. Go and get bubble tea. Block me. Delete me. I don't need to be in your life because I will be in your life when you go to jail, inevitably, because your hatred and harassment are leading me there. So find another coffee shop. Because your predilections are for good coffee or bad coffee. They're not for my coffee. I make different coffee. Okay? And I'm saying this in a nice way to save you energy, because I will never stop making coffee how I make coffee. I've been playing piano since I was 13 or 14. I don't even remember. I've been playing guitar for about 10 years. I stopped playing music, and I've been getting back into it, okay? And that is not your choice. I didn't force that upon you. Whoever you are who doesn't like me, I didn't force that upon you. But what will be forced upon you, and bear with me here, is that I am a British citizen, and a Canadian citizen, and a Swiss citizen. I have 3 passports. I belong to 3 countries. But me being 5,000 kilometers away doesn't stop you from being culpable and accountable when you harass me for 6 months to a year. Because that is illegal, and you will be sent to jail for it. Okay? So go and find your coffee somewhere else. If you don't like my coffee, and if you don't like how I make it, go somewhere else. Because when I go get coffee, if my barista doesn't make my coffee how I want, that's my problem. That's my issue. If I go into Starbucks and the barista doesn't make coffee the way that I like it, I'll go somewhere else. And it's very, very simple because those people are doing their jobs and I am doing my job. This is my job. My job is books. My job is music. That's what I do. This is my livelihood. So if you think for 1 minute that any of this impacts me, it doesn't. I still wrote 1,500 words this morning, 5,000 words yesterday, 5,000 words the day before that. I will keep writing and publishing, and you can say what you want. But at the end of the day, you have a choice between prison or moving on and finding different coffee. Okay? So if you go into Starbucks, the next time you go into Starbucks or any other Costa or Second Cup or Joe's Cup, whatever it is, right? Just remember that if you harass that barista for not making coffee the way that you want it because they didn't realize how you wanted it, you will be sent to jail for harassing that person. The same as harassing me, because there are anti-hate laws. There are online discrimination acts. There are my human rights to expression. And if you continue to attack me, I have every single thing written down since April, every single screenshot of the campaigns to dislike my videos. I'm telling you this, you have a choice between moving on to a new coffee shop or going to jail. So make that decision. Make that decision. Which one is it? Because you will get sent to jail. If you live in the UK, you've seen what happens to people who spread hatred online. Make a choice. Choose the right coffee shop. And if you don't like me, unsubscribe, because you will go to jail and the police will come for you. So stop it.